You know, what's so interesting about dreams, especially when you're in them, is a sense of everything feeling very real, but moving from scene to scene in ways that you can't put your finger on. So you'll be in one location and then you'll be in the next. And it seems totally normal in the logic of the dream, and it's only once you wake up that you go, wait, why was I in 3 places? And I think that that sort of idea has worked itself into the story.
We're telling the story of a young girl's holiday dream using Samsung devices. And to do that the way that we wanted to, we really needed all kinds of different shapes and sizes of screens. So we're actually using everything from a 2-inch screen on the watch all the way up to, I think it's a 65-inch screen on the Curve TV. And there's phones and tablets in there. And the screens are beautiful. And so what this does, it gave us this really amazing canvas on which to tell our story. And that's something that we couldn't really have done in the same manner with traditional screens.
And what was cool about doing that as a live installation is we ended up using the tablets, the devices, the scale of them, the size of them, to sort of create different size obstacles or challenges or things for her to go through and to interact with.
Everything is shot in camera and in real time, which means that an incredible amount of preparation had to be done beforehand. So everything has to work together. We've got animation that is taking place on screens that are moving, and then a camera is moving around to capture them.
Basically what had to happen for all those 3 elements to move at the same time is we had to build some kind of electronic control system.
So you have 74 devices, and they all need to be communicating with each other, and they need a centralized way to start a video at the same time. We also had to build an interface to make it easy for the person controlling the video to start and stop and reset as the production was going on.
It's really just a giant robot, and what this thing is going to do is when we kind of push the button, it's the camera and the devices and everything is going to move perfectly in sync to tell our story.
The shapes of the devices, I think, ended up enhancing that feeling of moving through a dream. They all play content at different scales. That was really fun for the storytelling, where you could have your character on a phone, and the phone bumps into a tablet, and suddenly she falls into a much bigger world, and there's more to discover. And for us, it was really important that the girl sort of journeys through all these strange sort of locations and through all kinds of different environments and meets all kinds of different characters, but that in terms of a story logic, it stays like one seamless, fluid adventure. I mean, I think it's a pretty unique experience. Yeah, it's definitely something I've never really done before. Having so many different moving pieces and having them all come together at once has been really just an exciting, original challenge. It's awesome to see the kind of crazy circus behind the scenes, and then you look through the lens of the camera and everything looks beautiful and everything's coming together.